Well, hello again. Good to see you. I'm glad you came back. You know, I don't like to work without you. I'm putting together some snippets here so that we can use in one large piece. And the little bits of snippets that we do use are going to help us quite a bit. And so if you've seen each one, then you know what we're doing. I'm using a muslin brush, and I've got a little mixture of Van Dyke Brown, which has a little red in it, and I've put a touch of orange in it, and there's some green in it. And I know that on farmland and when we get to structures and when we get to buildings, light structures are always found to look better against dark backgrounds. So if we had a dark background like this, okay, that's kind of a halfway thing, but you get the idea. One side is light free, which would be this side, and that looks so blah. So I'm going to put a little Naples yellow here and there, just to kind of, it'll be absorbed, but at least it'll give it another color, and we might even stick a little red in there. Oh yeah, how about that? Oh, look at that. See? So all is not lost. Okay. And I'm even going to put a little bit of blue in there. How's that sound? Yeah. We're going to put some blue right in there. Watch it. Don't blink. If you blink, you're going to miss it. I'm going to stick just a little touch of blue right in there. Oh, I just love that. Did you see that? Isn't that nice? Just fooling around, just seeing where things fit and how they're going to look. I think they're going to look pretty good. So that's one of the sheds we have out there on the farm that we're going to put together. And I'll show you, this is another key that I think will help you. You see, we've got our building just hanging there. Well, we've got to do something about that. So it's either got to be, the contrast has got to be light or darker. Well, darker isn't going to help it, I don't think, but lighter would help it. Now look at that. See the difference? Well, right away, in a minute, we're going to anchor that down. Anchor means to kind of pull it to the pull it to the foreground, say, and then maybe a little bit of ground over in there, say. Oh, that looks so nice. I love this here. See, you couldn't paint that. Now, this isn't for everybody, you know. It isn't for everybody. Some people are going to say, how on earth could that guy get by as a painter? He's got everything out of whack, and things are running all together. And, well, I happen to know the guy that owns the company. So, now, you see how it's beginning to form? See that? And a little calligraphy right about in there, and some right about in here. Some right in there. See, I don't care if the side of the brush hits it. It just makes another shape. There it is. All right. And then this here would... What do you think? What do you really think? I tell you, sometimes I amaze myself. But you see that beat up old shed, and if you look at it long enough, you'll say, oh, the paint's all faded, and they've painted it 2 or 3 times, and it doesn't look good at all, and it looks so old out there in the field, and we're going to make it look just a little older. Okay? Just a little older will make it look. And I left this big pot of white so you can get up on in there, which is all right. If I don't like it, I can take it out of there. Now, there's a couple of things that we can do to take and land this, tie this thing together. I'm going to put a little pot out here, maybe a little bare tree. This tree died last year. They just fed it too much Coca-Cola, and it died. Yep, sure did. Okay. See what we did with just a little simple little shape, and before you know it, you're off and running. We'll put a little window up here. This is where we put Uncle Harry when he comes in from the VFW. That's where we have to put him, because, you know, we have company and all, and Harry kind of gets out of line, say, so we had to put him up there. There's the door. That's all I guess. There's only one door in this building. So, okay. Now that's a pretty simple deal, isn't it? But look how nice it looks with all the color mixed into it. Don't be afraid to put the color in. Do the same thing with this little rascal down here. Right there. Snap a little stuff there, and maybe there's something growing over there. Maybe that's what killed the building and the people in it. Maybe that's opium. I don't know. But see, just that little spatter gives us a little push. You can go put all the boards in there if you want. It's going to help the painting. There's always something you can do to the painting, but will it help the painting? That's the key. All right? Can you remember that? All right. Plenty of color, plenty of temperature change. Don't be afraid of your backgrounds or your midgrounds. Just bring them right up on into the subject matter. Okay? Well, thank you, and I hope you visit my website and call me or send me an email or something like that. Put a little bird scratching on something, send it to me, and just say, hey, give me a little correction here. I'm going out of whack. Yeah, I'll return it to you, as long as I can have a copy to hang in my studio. So I'd appreciate it if you would. Okay? Well, all right. Have a good afternoon. Good to see you, folks. See you next trip.